Hello and welcome back to Dubuque, Iowa and the Parenting Podcast. So glad that you joined us today. You know, Albert Einstein said years ago that when it comes to leadership, example is not the main thing, example is the only thing. And in the scriptures, it talks to us about leaders in the church, and the same would be true about leaders generally in our family as well. That the best leadership that we can do is to be an example.
Yeah. So we've been talking about the importance of training your children in money matters. And so this applies to this area too.
Yeah, that's right.
So as a leader in the home, as a parent in the home, then you're leading the way for your children. And the principles that we're trying to get over to our children, really, and no matter what area it is, principles are better caught than just taught. And so you could, say some things to your children, but what I want to encourage you about today is to be transparent with your children in the way that you handle your money. And so some of the ways that you could do that would be when your kids get old enough, they could sit with you as you're paying the bills. Maybe if they're old enough, they can, and I know we don't normally have check registers anymore. We pay bills in different ways.
What's a check register?
I know, but maybe you could sit your kid down with your starting figure, or if you're shy about that, you could make up a figure, but have them do the math. Like, okay, here's what my paycheck was this week, and here's how much the electric bill was this week. Or this week we have to pay for, baseball, your baseball pictures or whatever. We're going to take that off of here. And your child who can do math can sit and actually do all the subtracting for you, and they can see how much things cost. And when children are confronted, so to speak, with what things actually cost in this life, it gives them more of a respect for the $5 that they earned when they mowed the lawn, or different things like that. So it's important that you be transparent with your children. Also, if you're making decisions about things that you're saving for as a family, let's say you're saving to go to Disney, and maybe it's a 1-year project, maybe it's a 5-year project, but you're saving to go to Disney for this special vacation for the whole family. Well, then be transparent about it. Make it a family thing instead of just a parent thing, but make it a whole family thing. And here's what we have so far, and we're looking at, if we keep doing this every week, by this time we'll have this much. So that kind of transparency with your children, super important, and I think it would really help you to get some things across to your kids.
Yeah, help your kids see when it's gone, it's gone.
Yes.
That you could use, we'll talk about some other systems like that, but you could, you could, speaking of the card, you get those little receipts as the money comes out. You could take out your bank statement and show them, now we did this, and as you do it during the month, okay, we had this, now we've got this, and help them to see that, the actual process that you go through, and that you think about those things, that if you're going to plan for something coming up, you can't spend it here and still have it for over there, and help them to experience the rewards too, man. When they begin to taste that and begin to see that their savings account is starting to grow. There's just something about having a savings account that when you get stuff in there, man, you just hate to take it out. When you start to see it grow and you start to see it getting closer to your goal, and you've all worked together to set those plans in place, man, it picks up momentum. So that's really cool.
Yeah.
But let them see, let them in. I know that was something that we were a little hesitant to, and maybe we'd have done a little bit different with our kids. I don't know where we got that idea, where I got that idea that as parents, that's our business, and we should shield them from those duties and burdens and bills of life and stuff. It's really not helpful. It's better, don't overwhelm them with stuff, but let them see. Let them learn.
I think that's important. It's important that, we have a positive attitude toward money.
Oh, that's good.
Not a complaining attitude. And when they see the money coming out for the different bills. I mean, this is a great time to say God's our supplier.
Oh, man, yeah.
God's going to supply
Yeah,
our
preach
needs.
that.
Look, we're honoring God. He's always going to take care of us. You know, and if you have a special need, you can pray together as a family, and they can see God meet
Yeah.
that need because God's faithful. So it's just an opportunity for God to get the glory.
Yes, I've seen over the years that was one drawback when in my experience, as I saw people begin to talk about how to manage money, it was always so negative. Man, we don't want to talk about money because it's always
Such a burden.
such a burden, such a squeeze, such a downer, and there was no faith in it. It was like,
Yeah.
where's God in this?
Yeah.
But again, being transparent, help the kids see this is the situation. We're going to trust God. We're going to trust God.
great.
We're going to believe God together,
Yeah.
and wow, now we can celebrate as He comes through again.
Yeah. So hopefully this helped you today. It helps you to implement some of the things and helps you to train up your kids to love Jesus and
Yes.
to walk in His ways. So thanks for watching today. We'll see you next
See you
time.
next time.